You're watching Nathan Lippy. Yeah.
This morning on Today's Kitchen, Hot Chef, an interesting twist on the classic beef stew. The recipe calls for a rather unusual combination: beer, moonshine, and leftover coffee. Nathan Lippy is the host of the online show Food, Drinks, and Rock and Roll. Nathan, good to see you.
Good morning, my friend.
So we're getting started here. I mean, you got some
are.
interesting combos here. But this is good. This time of year, good kind of
For sure.
dish.
I'm going to go over the 101, the basics
Okay.
of stew. I mean,
I
stew
like
is
it.
great for wintertime. It's hearty, it's
Sure.
bold. We want to bring out those earthy, bold flavors.
Mm-hmm.
First thing we're going to do is we're going to add some, this is a top round. We're just going to caramelize a little bit of this beef.
Why do you like top round?
It's a cheap cut, right? We're doing stew, so we're not going to take, something really super expensive because it's going to tender up, get nice and beautiful. So we give that a few minutes.
Okay.
Just over here. Actually, you want to add a little salt and pepper?
Okay.
Get some of that. Basically, we're going to let this caramelize just a little bit. Now, when you have sugars, they start to caramelize. They actually create that beautiful little brown color.
Mm-hmm.
Protein will do the same thing. We're going to get to that in just a minute.
Okay.
I also want to show you a neat little trick with these carrots. So your carrots start out skinny and they get all
Yeah,
fat.
so how do you get them even?
It's very simple, actually. It's a French cut called the oblique.
Ah.
So you start here, right? Check it out. We're going to slice on an angle, give it a little bit of a rotation, on an angle, on an angle, on an angle, and you're going to keep rolling.
To the angle.
You want to give it a try?
Sure.
Oh, go for it.
All right.
You want three sides, three perfect sides. Oh, that's just terrible.
That was horrible. Well, so anyway, you got them all here.
All right, you can go ahead and dump them in if you'd
Yeah.
like. We also have some onions and some celery.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And we're going to let this caramelize for about 10 minutes or so. We're going to start to create a beautiful fond
Nice.
on the bottom.
I'm fond of you
which is
too.
over here. So we have now, everything's been caramelizing.
Yeah.
So you see this beautiful brown, the brown bits at the
Yeah,
bottom?
sure.
That's loaded with flavor. So we want to reintroduce that. You know how we do that?
Hello, flavor.
We do it with moonshine.
Uh-huh.
We do it with moonshine.
Real moonshine?
This is real moonshine. Check this out.
Hey!
We're going to actually just add just a touch and check it out. It'll start to boil almost immediately.
Now, if you don't have moonshine, what would you use?
Oh, you can use any whiskey. This is just a nice corn whiskey.
Our director, Jack Daniels, is...
Any whiskey is good, just to bring out those little the flavors on the bottom. So you see it starting to boil just a little bit.
Right.
All that flavor is going to start to release and come up. See how it's coming off the bottom?
Nice.
Now we're reintroducing that flavor back.
So then, I notice you got Guinness here.
I see you eyeballing
Well,
it. Go
you know.
grab it. Go for
Okay.
it. We're going to add, that's actually a little bit of coffee.
Oh, coffee,
We
okay.
actually are using a little bit of old coffee. We want to bring out that natural boldness.
Should I put
of
us
the
all
coffee.
in?
Go for it. There you go.
No.
And we also have some beef stock.
It's all of it. Save some for us.
There's another can right here. Drink up.
Oh, God. Just in time
And
for
what
the
do we have
Guinness.
here?
We also have some
this
beef stock.
aroma smells good.
We're basically creating a broth with the Guinness and the beef stock.
And how
So we're
long will
gonna-
you cook this for?
We're going to let this simmer for about an hour. Maybe a little more than an hour. The beef's going to get nice
And then when do
tender.
we add the potatoes?
Oh, we add the potatoes actually to the broth. Here, go for it. And actually grab those herbs too. You guys want to grab those herbs? Throw them in.
Some garlic?
Thyme,
Beautiful.
some rosemary,
There's some
you
garlic
need the
in there.
garlic, you
Some
got
salt
it,
and pepper.
all of it.
What am I
That's the
doing
thing
here?
about
You
stew.
guys are doing great. You guys are doing wonderful.
And this is what we end up with?
Well, it starts to reduce just a little bit. The starch from the potatoes starts to thicken up, and look, it just gets really nice and hearty. Then we're going to break bread this morning, you guys.
We're gonna break bread with you
like it.
any
We have
day.
some nice ciabatta, and we'll use
Oh,
this
I love it.
to have our hearty, wonderful Guinness stew, deglazed with moonshine.
You know,
Nathan
you're a
Lippy.
maestro.
That was fantastic.
Thank you so
You're
much.
very
Thank you,
Rock and
Nathan.
roll, baby.
You're watching Nathan